Big Face and Dez, and we back with another story time.
Damn, this shit exclusive.
Now y'all know I'm different, right? And what I mean by different is, I guess you could say accident prone. But however, we about to get into it, okay? So look. One day, we was at my grandma's house. We, as in me, at the time, it was just my twin little brothers. They're twins. I don't have a twin. They're twins. They're my younger brothers. They're twins. Y'all cool? Alright. So we gonna call one B-Dubs and one Baby Boy. So, at the time, I think this is like this. I believe it's summertime because I was able to heal up pretty quick. But I think it's the summertime, and I think we was getting off the bus from summer school to go chill at my grandma's house and stuff like that. We at her house this particular day, and it was a couple hours after we had got out of summer school. My grandma was like, y'all can go outside and play if y'all want to. My grandma was outside on the side of her house tending to some to her little garden bed. Now we have a shed, and it has our like scooters and bikes and all that stuff, like outdoor toys and activities is in the shed. So we go in the shed and I get my bike. My brothers get their little scooter. Now y'all remember the scooters, the Razor scooters? The ones where you used to hit your ankles and you feel nothing but pain to your soul. Yeah, they had those, and it was matching blue. It was blue and silver, and my bike, it was pink. I think it had like pink streamers, and it was Barbie. I believe it was Barbie, but I really wanted Bratz, but we had Barbie, and as long as it was pink, I didn't really care. So my grandma would let us, like when she's sitting on the side of the house, this is how her house is. Her house faces the street. Our street is a cul-de-sac, basically a dead end, and our street is a hill also. Like the cul-de-sac is the top of the hill. Now, in our cul-de-sac, there's other houses, right? There's another house that's on top of another hill on top of the cul-de-sac, and it has a paved driveway. It's the only house on our street with a driveway, because pretty much on top of a steep ass hill. I kid you not, like it's really steep. So my grandma would let us, like, while she's sitting on the side of the house, let us ride up and down the street as long as we was being careful and never went around the corner. So that basically meant we can do whatever we want. So while I'm riding up and down the street on my little bike, enjoying the time of my life, my little brothers are riding their scooters from the hill on top of the cul-de-sac down the hill to the bottom of the street. They going super fast. Now the hill on the cul-de-sac had loose gravel in some parts of the driveway, and it had like random dips, but you couldn't really tell unless you was walking on it. When you were riding something down it that fast, well, to me it was fast. I thought it was a speeding bullet. You don't see it. So I'm watching my brothers do that, and they reached the bottom hill. I'm like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, that looked kind of fun. They was like, I bet you can't do this. I'm like, bro, I'm on a bike. I could do anything. I could do anything you can do. They was like, all right, come up there with us. We gonna ride down together. Now we making our way up the hill, and we get to the top of the street, and my grandma standing there with her hands on her head, telling me something. Y'all better be careful. And then went back to tend to her garden. She really just wanted to fix her little garden. She won't worry about the events that was about to take place. So we go up the street. We making our way up that little driveway, and right when we at the top of the driveway, they was like, hey, you get in the middle. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get in the middle or whatever, because you know they twins or whatever, and I'm big sis, so I feel like I gotta be in the middle, you know. Let me jimmy jam on up in here, separate y'all. So anyway, we was like, on the count of 3, we all gonna go down at the same time. I honestly, something told me not to go down, but I couldn't be no, because my brother's doing it, so why can't I do it? Bro, on the count of 3, we all went down the hill. Now, my bike, I'm pedaling as fast as I can go, but it's not matching as fast as I'm going down the hill. The driveway is not matching momentum, and I'm skidding on rocks. halfway through the driveway, now I see a dip as I'm skidding. And before I hit that dip, I was like, F that. Before I lose my teeth on my head, I have the skin scraped out my face, I'm finna just slam my feet down. I had brakes on my bike. That's great. I had the little brake action. I can adjust with speed. Instead of hitting the brakes, I put my feet down. Now I put my feet down in front of the pedals, but I was still going. Like it was still dragging me. And while the bike and me is still going down the hill, and the wheels are turning, the pedals are hitting. The pedal hit the back of my right heel. But not only did it hit it, it kept going. It came back and hit it. It came back and hit it like 2-3 times before it finally stopped. And I skidded to like the cul-de-sac on my street. And I'm in the middle of the street. I'm hollering, ran. I'm like, not even that. I'm like, really, I'm banshee screaming. And all you see is like blood. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to die. And all I can feel is a burning sensation. Like I want to move, but I don't want to move. My little brothers are like panicking because while this happened, they already gone down the cul-de-sac hill, down the driveway, down the street, all that. They trying to run back up the street to see what is going on. So when they get to me, they're like, oh my God, we gotta get grandma. So of course my grandma heard it, and she trying to make her way around the house. She gets to the front yard. She's like, girl, what is wrong with you? Because clearly it looked like I'm standing up around the bike just hollering for no reason. But girl, I am butchered. My ankle has been, the back of my Achilles has been gutted. Miss ma'am, help me. You as a nurse, help me. So my little brothers get up close to me. He's like, let me see it. So I pull my pants, like it's a big old gash in the back of my Achilles. So I'm like, oh my God, I ain't gonna be able to walk. And I had just watched Sparta, and I see on Sparta, the battle move of it. The battle move is sometimes to sneak on your enemies and cut their Achilles out so they can't run or walk away from you. So I'm thinking I ain't gonna be able to walk again. Oh my goodness. So my little brothers helped me balance myself and get off the bike. I look at the pedal, the bike fall over. I look at the pedal. Why is the skin that was supposed to be on the back of my Achilles? I'm making myself sick. Because I don't know why I had to do that foolishness. Because my skin hanging off the back of the pedal. You're supposed to be on my body. You're supposed to be right here. Right here. You put right here. Bruh. They helped me get into the house. My little brothers, each one underneath my arm, we limped into the house. My grandma like, girl, let me put some medicine on, let me clean it up. Why she go and get rubbing alcohol? My leg was already on fire. Girl, I thought my foot licked the flames of hell real quick. It just touched you, girl. Man, yeah, I started hollering and screaming. My grandma was like, well, if you want that acting like a plum fool, you wouldn't be in the situation you're in now. Huh? I'm just looking at her like, that's neither here nor there. I was being a child in the child's place. Minding my business, I eat. But yeah, I learned my lesson that day. Someone tell you riding down a hill and another hill, and it look big, and you know there's a possibility of you falling down that. Don't do it. So look. After my grandma do that or whatever, that whole like 2 weeks, I couldn't, like, I was literally limping or crawling around the house. Like, I did not want the scab to bust open. It was so painful. Like, I thought I was getting infected at one point because it was like oozing and stuff. And I was like, bro, I can't wait till this heal. But once it healed, I never went on top of that hill and did no extracurricular activities like that. I never tried to do no crazy stuff ever again. I lied.
Damn,
Look,
this shit exclusive.
like 3 weeks later, it's fully healed or whatever. So my brothers was in the back and they was playing like they was Superman and Batman and Spider-Man, all these people, right? So my grandma's her dad, which is our great grandpa, he was a handyman. Like, he worked on cars, he knew how to build stuff. So long story short, he built us a picnic table one year. But after we when we would cut the grass, we would like move the picnic tables, the wooden picnic tables, over to the side of the shed, like literally flush against it. And it would be one picnic table sitting regular, and then the other one flipped upside down, stacked on top of it. So it's like, here's the tabletop, and then here's the tabletop. Well, I'm gonna say this is the tabletop, and then stacked like that. So then the legs of the table is up like that. So I'm seeing them running around the backyard playing like they Superman or whatever, and I see everybody that I go to school, not everybody, but everyone that I go to school with, elementary school, and I see them. I see a couple people that I cheerlead to play football with. They in my backyard, because everybody lived in my grandma's neighborhood around there. That neighborhood was just popping. Either it was that neighborhood or neighborhood across the street. Regardless, popping 24/7. So everybody back there, they playing, goofing around, and I was like, shoot, I might as well go outside and get a piece of this action. So I decided to go outside, play around with my little brothers, and I'm like, yeah. And I see them climbing up on the picnic table. Everybody climbing up on the side of the picnic table, getting on top of the shed and jumping off perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So I decide to get my big ass up there. Now, I want big, but you can tell I won't skipping no snacks or no extras. As a kid, you could tell that. So I decided, I was like, I'm Superman. You about to watch me Superman this. Oh, so I climbed up the side. Everything went well with that. I could be a mountain climber if I want to, but that's not what we finna be today. But I climbed up the side of the picnic table, and I got on top of the shed. I'm looking up there, and I'm like, yo, it's kind of hot, but not really. So everybody looking at me, they was like, hey, jump. I was like, watch me crank this Superman, like I did the whole Superman dance. I'm like on top of the world, literally, because I'm only like that tall. So me being on top of the shed, I feel like I was Shaquille O'Neal. Like I feel like, oh, big ball in my hobby. But anyway, I'm on top of there, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to jump, about to Superman. Y'all about to watch me fly. I flew, and I dropped like a bird with a bird wing. That's what I did. I jumped off that jump, and I knew mid-air, like as soon as I decided to dedicate myself to that jump, I was like, oh, this ain't gonna end well. Why I try to land on my feet, not the grass. The ground, I ain't saying my ground uneven. Like, it got holes just randomly. But maybe I just ain't had no secure footing. Maybe it was a dip or two in the grass. But I land on my feet, but I roll my ankles like that. So I land on them, like, you know how you land on your feet like this? I land on my ankles like that. Y'all thought the crate challenge was bad? I thought I broke my legs.
Damn, this shit exclusive.
What my leg said, it opened up like a Bible to Revelations chapter 12 verse 3. Bro, I was no good. I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. Everybody looking at me, quiet, ain't nobody running around. The swings even stopped swinging. Everybody looking at me. Did I hear you good? I start crying and hollering. I try to stand up so I could walk the pain off. I couldn't even stand up. Oh no. My ankles was instantly swelling. It looked like my ankles was both pregnant with miniature ankles. Oh my goodness, it was so bad. I had twisted my ankles. My grandma was like, what would possess you to jump off the shed? I'm like, everybody else is doing it. And they seem fine. But when I do something, it goes like, I can't wait for, I just wanted to hang with the bros and the friends. Everybody else is fine, but I wasn't fine. Literally, after I healed my Achilles, I decided to twist my ankles. I'm back where I was at in the beginning. Paralyzed. Well, I'm paralyzed. All I had to do was crawl on my knees, but that's why they dark now. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Don't think I'm slow. I'm not slow. I'm just different. I don't know what was wrong with me as a child. I ain't care. If my brother's doing it, I'm gonna do it with them. Call it father leader, but I love my little brothers. They having fun. I want to try to have the same fun with them, but I realize it's a weight limit.
Damn, this shit
It gotta be a weight limit or a God limit. God be like, no, my child, not for you. Something, because that just won't work. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and join my Discord server. Other than that, I love you guys. Be safe and be the best version of yourselves you can possibly be. Until next time.